Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our main event of the evening. 8 rounds of boxing in the super lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right. Wearing black and white trunks. His record impressive. 14 wins against 7 defeats and 5 big wins by way of knockout. He comes to us from Buenos Aires, Argentina, Lucas Alejandro Mignoni. And his opponent, standing directly across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my left, wearing black trunks with blue trim. His record, also impressive. 14 wins, 1 lone defeat, 5 big wins by way of knockout. He comes to us from the Mill City of Lowell, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, they call him Saint Nick, Nick Molina. 8 rounds, super lightweights.
All right, here we go. Kyle, a name who is virtually synonymous with Boston boxing. He's in the corner with Manny Farley, who's a really great trainer who really gets the most out of his guys, who's pulled off quite a few upsets and got a lot of respect for him, how he has Nick Molina conditioned and ready. Nick Molina is also a real estate agent in the part-time, if you didn't know that. So not only can you get knocked out by him, you can also buy a house from him. I had the pleasure of sharing a ride from the airport when Mr. Lucas Alejandro Mignoni came in. We had similar flights, different places, of course, but we landed at the same time, took an Uber to the hotel together. Very, very nice guy. Wearing a beat-up Dad had Red Hot Chili Peppers hat, so you just got to love that. Friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously we had a pretty extreme language barrier, but we had the mutual love of music and boxing, which we connected on. So,
and I'm sure you were both fans of Californication.
Yes. Peter Zimbor, the president of Boston Boxing Promotions. Huge uppercut there from Nick Molina. Massive Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, and feels that is a better record than Blood, Sugar, Sex, and Magic. He's completely wrong on that account, and I think anybody on earth would agree with me on that. But
good body.
We lean towards what we love, and what we love is Nick Molina's performance so far, Kyle.
Right. Nick looks sharp.
Craftsman yet again.
Yep.
Popping that jab. Interesting to see what Lucas is bringing to the table, though. Seems like he's being very hesitant. And Nick, if you are hesitant against Nick Molina, he will jab you into oblivion.
Right. Yeah. And we're being honest, right? When you talk to most boxing aficionados, the jab is the most important punch in the game.
You can win a whole fight with it if used correctly. Yeah.
And I think most times out, Nicky's been super educated with that jab. Mm-hmm. And
beautiful little sneaky body shot. Did you see that?
Jab to the head. Hook to the body.
I love those bursts from him. I think he lulls people in, no pun intended, where he's from, Lowell, Massachusetts. He pops the jab, gives you a little bit of comfort. You're working your way in, and then all of a sudden, pop, pop, pop.
Yep.
That's when he's at his best. Ooh, sneaking
just
that up.
Missed with that uppercut.
Yeah, right uppercut in there. It's a little too far away for it. Tends to fight off the back foot a lot and kind of lulls you into that.
Right.
And then again, I'm using that word again, and then all of a sudden he leaps forward with a beautiful straight right hand. It's been a very interesting night of boxing, Kyle. We've seen all sorts of stuff tonight. We've seen delays. We've seen a lot of body shot knockouts. We've seen our big title fight end shockingly fast.
Yep.
And now we have a main event with Nick Molina taking on a classic Argentinian journeyman. Argentina really seems to be producing those type of fighters. It was sort of Mexico's territory for a long time, but as of late, it seems the guys that are the 500 fighters are all sort of coming from that area,
And I mean, this is a guy who, coming off a loss, but a loss against William Foster III,
who is, in my eyes, one of the finest prospects in New England.
Right, exactly. So, I mean, Nicky is fast. That jab is popping tonight, but he's been in there with very high level competition. Yeah. But I would say through the majority of this first round, as it's almost come to a conclusion, he has not been able to deal with the speed
Just the
behind
timing.
Nicky's punches.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Nick Molina will do this to you all night.
Right. Nicky can do 20 rounds of this.
Yeah. Nick Molina is also interesting in that.
Ooh.
You ever meet that's kind of what we want to see from him. Lucas seems to take it very easily. It'll be interesting. Lucas is smiling.
Yeah.
We'll see what kind of shape he's in.
Right. In the beginning of that combination, Nicky almost kind of leaped forward, and it looked like he was going to the body and brought that almost, bolo punch up to the head, and it looked like it stunned him for a minute there.
Yeah. Take a little look at that.
There it is. That was the same punch right there.
Yeah, really nice. That's what we were talking about. And he sneaks the 2 in there. Look, Nick's looking really sharp tonight. I will say this as we look at Nick Molina in his corner. Rare is the man that looks age-wise so violently different based off his beard. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were to shave that beard in that corner right now, you would see a 16-year-old kid.
Right.
But he throws it on, it looks like a 30-year-old man.
Yep.
I mean, if we all could be so lucky, Kyle,
It's people call beards gentlemen's makeup.
I once hosted a beard contest in the middle of a concert that I was an MC for.
Interesting.
And
I would not win.
Yeah. And I gave all the guys that were competing different names for their beards: the Gimli, the Redneck, the
Fantastic.
the Republican. There was all sorts of great names, and they weren't really happy with my names. And a few guys
took umbrage with it.
Took umbrage. But I think they were just sad that they lost.
Yeah.
And back to the action.
He's pushing the pace a little bit here, trying to.
But I think what people want to see from him is when he has a fighter like Lucas in front of him, after he gets his work in, after he kind of works on his craft, which is important, people want to see the stoppage from Nick.
Right.
The times I've seen his crowd pop and really love what he's done, when he was definitive in his work against Brandon Higgins. But Brandon Higgins was challenging him at all corners, and he looked amazing that night. But he's got pop.
And Brandon's a guy that the average person is not getting rid of. Brandon's ever been stopped. So there's no shame in not stopping Brandon.
Yeah, that was a great performance from Molina.
Given who you have in front of you tonight, and I think
that was a gorgeous shot.
Nicky's proved there's a big
Lucas is just smiling at the shot, so he doesn't seem very affected by it. But he's absolutely not doing anything either. He's almost kind of just like.
It's one thing to smile and respond, but when you're just smiling and not answering back.
I feel that, the night's theme of body shots may play into our contest tonight. I'm just getting a feeling that if Nick starts going down to the body, that could be what the doctor ordered.
That's been the remedy all night, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd have to say 75 to 80% of the stoppages tonight have been to the body.
Yeah.
As much as everybody loves
the big head shots,
the head hunting,
with the exception of the heavyweights. Go figure.
Right.
And once again, we really do enjoy all of you sticking through us tonight. I know we had the long delay with the ambulance situation. Happy to report, again, Javier Torres is just fine. He's doing great. He was all smiles leaving. Completely cautionary. He's in a very tough fight, and it is a very, very hot dressing room here. Obviously, summer nights in Boston. It can get a little hot where there is no AC.
God, beautiful. Oh! And it was that uppercut with the lead hook behind it.
Wow, what a neat combination. That's a power combination. Let's see. Oh, Lucas is up. Now we may see that killer. See, that's when Nicky leans in and goes after early on in his career.
Another one.
Oh, beautiful. Lucas is trying to fight back and survive. Early in Nicky's career, he was a bit of a shark. When he had the lower level guys, he ran across the ring and just decimated them. That's what people want to see. Lucas calling him on. Oh, he wants some action.
Well,
that was that quick little. Oh.
Right. I'll admit, Lucas was calling him on, but, we heard that 10-second clap. It wasn't much longer to
We got to see the replay on that. That was beautiful. Just beautiful.
Perfect.
And fast, too. Yeah. Fast, too. See if we got it here.
Good body work from Nicky there.
That's it. He brought him into that lull, and then boom, boom.
Yep.
Oh, gorgeous. I wonder if it was the uppercut or the hook. Lucas got up pretty quick, though.
Yeah, he
that
did.
was a sweet little combination, though. Yeah. That's highlight reel stuff right there.
Oh, beautiful. Like you said, it could have been the uppercut. It could have been the hook. It could have been the combination of both.
The uppercut definitely stunned him for sure.
Where it didn't floor him, but clearly he felt, I'm wobbly. I got to take a second,
Lucas seems like quite the character, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He seems to be talking about the commission about something. Maybe touching his eye a little bit. We'll see. A tough man, though. I mean, clearly he's game. I mean, he's just not landing anything.
No.
He's being completely dominant.
You're talking about somebody with more than 20 professional fights.
And doesn't Molina look big? He looks really big. I mean, this is being contested at super lightweight, but, I mean, Lucas looks like he could be like a 35, 32 almost,
Oh, another beautiful uppercut from Nicky. Again.
Oh, straight down the middle with the right hand. Lucas is tough, but this may be all she wrote. This is what people want to see
Nick
from
Molina.
Yeah. With this level of opposition, this is what they want to see. He's calling him on from the mat. He took the 10 count and still waved him at him.
Yep.
Oh, and then he shows love. Wow, that was a nice combination.
Exactly, I think, what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, that's what Nick needed.
Molina.
Yeah, after his last fight that was, I mean, it was slow. That's the only way to put it. You know what I mean? He wanted rounds, and he got them, but
he boxed,
let's watch the replay here.
His butt off. He won clearly, but
everybody knows he can box. People want to see some knockouts, and they got that tonight. Oh, beautiful too. He moves in with defense, which is cool. Did you notice that? Oh, both of his knockdowns tonight were gorgeous combinations.
Whether it was the initial right hook or the uppercut, or then once he honed in on him and hit him with the straight right, or a culmination of all of them. I mean, he put it together beautifully.
Yeah. Yep. Once again, shout out to Manny Farley, who always has his fighters in great shape. And I'm very excited to see where Nick Molina goes. I think he learned a lot from that loss. And let's see what happens, Kyle.
Yeah.
Well, we certainly want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, but stick around. There could be a surprise. Kyle. A little birdie told me you do not want to tune out of the broadcast just yet. When it comes to Peter Zimbor, Boston Boxing Promotions, and apparently Nick Molina, there are surprises around every corner.
I don't know about you, but I never cut off WWF Raw until it went off air.
Oh, yeah, you got it. The next show has to start, right? We do thank you all for joining us here tonight. I mean, just an absolute fun night of fights. We saw all sorts of wild stuff. We want to thank everybody here, the crew, the whole gang at Boston Boxing Promotions, President Peter Zimbor, Nick DeSalvo, Kyle Kusick. Always great having you in the booth.
Same. Awesome.
Let's get the announcement here.
Fun night tonight.
Oh, and you all want to shout out to our good friend Boxrec Gray, who is the voice of Boston Boxing Promotions.
Absolutely.
That was not able to be here tonight, was always here to help with research. Very good friend of the promotion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes at 43 seconds of round number 3. Your winner via knockout from Lowell, Massachusetts, St. Nick Molina.
Great show of sportsmanship.
Hide your bodies, long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem.
Nick, you have something to say?
Oh!
Will you marry me? She said yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, look at that. Nick Molina just got engaged in the ring. Oh, what a beautiful moment.
Your New England super lightweight champion and the newly engaged St. Nick Molina.
Oh, what a great moment. For the viewer at home, the man you see on screen, his trainer, Manny Farley, that is his girlfriend's father.
Yeah.
So let's hope he got permission. Or he may be fighting again tonight, Kyle. Oh,
I'm sure Manny was in on it, but can't close out the night in a better way.
Crew, just you never know what surprises you're going to get here. Congratulations to Nick Molina and his fiance. She's always really been in his corner. If you follow her on social media.
I want you to go out into the world and spread the love. Have a safe ride home, ladies and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves.
Oh, that's awesome. You think she knew? You think she had any idea?
She seemed genuinely surprised.
She dressed up nice, though. I mean, she's, Oh, that's great. There's the family. Manny Farley's just married off his daughter to his fighter.
And a night Nicky will never forget, right?
Yeah.
You go to 15-1, you stop the guy, you propose to the love of your life.
Yep.
I mean, chef's kiss.
Yep.